This is Walking a Mile in Disenchantment, and my name is Isham Crozier. This is part 1 of a 4-part follow-up on the tragedy of Champlain Towers South. During the events of Champlain Towers South, some disturbing revelations were made that were not duly followed up on. The Residential Council of Champlain Towers South reported, quote, major structural damage as far back as 2018. The engineer's report details several signs of deteriorating or prevalently cracking concrete throughout the structure, but makes no alarm. The government officials had no system of redundancy in place. And politically, the cardboard buttsack surprise party of President Joe Biden made preemptive labors to offer forgiveness and disposal to the cool dead Governor Ron DeSantis of Florida before Governor DeSantis ever lifted his hand to the work. No one took responsibility. So to follow up on the Champlain Towers tragedy, I wanted to follow up on other similar stories from that period. Higher than healthy formaldehyde in Houston, Texas? Not since July 2nd, apparently, unless you consider the industry specialist publications. I did hear some news about Texas today, but it wasn't about people dying. Well, maybe later. Depending on how this voting reform thing goes, that's exactly what's going on. But you know how these populists get. So a 5-story building formation, or rather a foundation collapse in Washington, D.C., well, there hasn't been a follow-up on that since the day it happened. The Northwest heat wave, now I'd say that cooled off, but it's actually a pretty popular issue. You might say climate change is hot right now. Well, in this 4-part follow-up, I'm going to be asking what's going on, what should we know, and what would we rather be doing about it? And then there will be this one, but that explains the form.